towards me. Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great day today. Yeah, stream looks like it's working. So just turn the volume off on that. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. So apologies for the really crap camera quality. My main webcam decided that it was going to stop working today randomly, so I am on backup webcam just here. It's one of those things, really, isn't it? So I got to remember to look at the correct camera, because I still got the other one there. It's just this one is not doing anything right now. Yeah, there we go. I mean, you know, you buy these things, you just kind of hope them to work, really. We have got some fun things on the stream this time, including new follower animations. Let me just emulate a follower event. What? I'm actually more pleased than I should be with that, and I haven't worked out how to make the background of it transparent yet, but you know, hey ho, that's kind of the point as to why I do this, right? Every week I try and do something new that that I've not learned how to do before. So today we are playing some Witness. So let me just make sure that that's set up there, that's set up there, cool. And we can just jump into it. So last time out we were doing these physical puzzles, and it was grass that got us to this last one. We've just opened up this gate here. We've got another puzzle here, and we have somewhere to explore over here. So we'll explore these first, because these are likely to be off the beaten path. I've also set up a little bit of something for us to... oh, hang on, I need to move that out of the way because I can't see that thing, which is quite important in the back end. Yes, yes, yes. Good. Right. Bang, bang. I've set up something that should help us a little bit with trying to... with me trying to commentate on what I want to do with these puzzles. So yeah, okay, so those don't go anywhere ultimately, which is kind of surprising. Oh, hang on. Yeah, okay, nothing left to chance, right? That looks like it's a clue? Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, let's have a look here. So we've got gravel this time. So no grass, no indication. This is an interesting one, okay. Hedges look pretty plain, pretty square. Could be shadow related, but all the shadows are pretty equal. Okay, right, so what we do is we go boom, and then we hit F5, which I've then mapped to here, so I can go and keep that on screen for you guys whilst I go and try and work out the next bit. Yeah, I mean it's so there's no there's not really any shenanigans with the layout of the maze there. I mean it is an accurate representation. You know, it's not a replica of the previous maze, so it's not like remember your answer from last time and input it again. Not a replica of that maze either. we've got some roses on the trellis. But I don't see any other roses. It feels to me like the fact that there's an overlook here should be important. See, this is always the danger of just jumping straight into a puzzle when you start the stream, right? Because if you literally get stuck on the first puzzle of the day, first half hour of the stream can just be that. First half hour of the stream can just be, yep, looks like we're bloody wandering around a little hedge maze for a bit. I mean, there are enough paths on this that a guess is not gonna... It's not gonna work. So in the first one you had physical gates, in the second one you had long grass with your indication. Just wondering if there's a difference in sound. There is a difference in sound, do you hear that? Alright. There we go. Next puzzle. Okay, so got slightly higher hedges this time, maybe. I don't hear a big difference in sound. Do you know what? I'm really glad that I didn't bloody turn on my Spotify for this one, because after last session I was thinking to myself, well, there's not really a huge amount of music or sound in this game. I might as well play some background music. I'm kind of glad I didn't now. I don't hear... Yeah, I don't hear any difference. Now that's interesting, because this isn't a representation of this maze, because there's a dead end here which clearly isn't indicated on that. Yeah, in fact that looks very much like the first one again. Gotta remember to move that over slightly when I do that. Vaguely looks a bit... no, it's not the first one, is it? Does it look... no, not quite. I mean, maybe it's like one path on here is an accurate representation of the path. Because working backwards, yes, that's in the middle, but you can't go to the left or the right. It's like, yes, this is in the middle, right? But you can't go this way or this way, right? Because there's a hedge here and there's a hedge, well, there's no path there. Right, so that would indicate, right, so I think it's just that it's an inaccurate map. Right, so then we go to the edge here. And then into yeah, down one and across two. So yeah, I think that's the answer. And it's just that the rest of the map is inaccurate. Cool. Let's see, how close are we to unlocking the next laser, do we reckon? Ooh, okay, so we've got a big section down there. Oh, ominous wind whistling. Okay, we've not got any power up here yet, because I've got two more courtyard things. Aha, we have one here though. Did I go up there? I don't really remember. Oh, am I supposed to try and remember it all? So, it was like that, I think. And then it was something like that, and then we went here, like that, and then we did that way. I think it was that. Damn it. I want to know how close I was there. Good thing I'm recording this. Okay, so alright. We can come back to that. But we also have to solve these two before we're going to get the laser. Good morning, Tyler. How are you doing today? So, we have got one half of this castle done now. What are you up to on your Sunday morning? Nice. Kids, breakfast time. So we've got one half of this castle done now. And I'm pretty sure I came pretty close to one-shotting that last puzzle. So we're going to have to do a little bit of... Oh, what? Isn't there a path down to there from here? There is not, right. So we have to do a little bit of a quick wander back. This way, this way, this way. Right. So... I thought I got that right. Never mind. Well, anyway. So it's gonna go. Yeah. Oh no. Brush, please. Right. So it's gonna be like that, like that, like that, like that. Right. Owen says hi. Hello, Owen. Hope you're having a good day. So this one's going to be... Oh, do you know what? I got this wrong because I went that way. Like this, like this, like this, like this. Yeah, this one I was okay on. Do 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 do. Oh, and you actually have to go through this one to get to the last one. And the last one I remember is this way, this way, this way. So not all of these puzzles are physical puzzles in the sense that they're not all mapped out physically onto the game world. This this castle happens, like this castle's quirk is that the puzzles you see on screen also happen to be mapped into the real world. So yeah, so I got very close with what I drew last time round. I just went the wrong way there. Yeah, that's the one. Do 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 do. No. Bing bang bing bing bong. There we go. Excellent. It's a box. I wouldn't have thought that would give me a laser on its own. I'd have thought I'd have to do both for the laser. So I got, as you can see, I've got 2 lasers shooting up to the top of the mountain already. And looking at the top of the mountain, it looks like I'm going to need 5 lasers in total. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to get a laser. So I wonder what this one gives you then, or whether this is just like optional late game content. Certainly the puzzle that I got stuck on in here, the third puzzle, relies on something that I've not learned yet. But now that I have this laser, congratulations me, let's go and go to that Jurassic Park bunker that we saw right at the start of the game. Now, Tyler, this puzzle you will appreciate, definitely, because it's basically like Go. There are puzzles you have with white squares and black squares on them, and the objective is to actually separate the territories out, but you don't know that when you first play the game, because the game is very, very thin on explaining to you how the puzzles work. It's a question of you just build up familiarity with them until you start understanding what it is they're trying to get you to do. So I'm going to cut through this garden here to get back to it, because I know that route very well. And it's also the one that is least likely to distract me with something else on the way. Doo-ba-doo-boo-boo. So we'll go along here, go along the waterfront, and we're going to arrive at a bunker that has black hexagons and... oh, hang on, I might have to do a little bit of a round the corner jobby. So we're going to arrive at a bunker that has black hexagons and... oh, I should move that back. Here it is. So, we now have everything we need to be able to solve this problem. So let's start making some notes. Bah, come on, Alt-tab me. Right. So we have everything we need to start solving this problem. Let's move that webcam out of the way. So thankfully, we unambiguously start in one spot. Oh, hang on, wait, no, immediately this is kind of questionable, because how can I get both of these black hexagons? Yeah, that's already somewhat a bit of a... huh? kind of moment there. Go on, give me my... Oh no, that erases the whole thing. That'll help. So yeah, so how can you get both of these black hexagons? Because you can't go back round on yourself. Oh, sorry, yeah, no, there are other starting points, obviously. Right, let's alt tab back. Move that back out of the way. Right, so that one can't be the starting point because of that. This one cannot be the starting point because you need to separate the black and the white square and you need that hexagon. So it can't be a starting point if it needs to go both that way and that way. Fine. This one, again, can't be the starting point because it can't go that way and that way, which means that one has to be the starting point. Okay, good. Bing, bang, bang, bang. So we're going to start here. And unambiguously, we have to go here, and we will then have to go here. We're going to need to separate these guys, so the line has to go through there, it has to go through here, it will need to go around those. Again, those have to be separated, and that has to be separated. We'll need to go around here, and we need to separate those. We need to separate these. Now that could be the end. That can't be the end point. That could be the end point. So let's swap the colour and see if we can join these up a little bit. So it would seem to me that joining that like that would make sense. And going around the back there would seem to make sense. That can be a white territory, and that can be a black territory. Now we're going to need to do something a little bit funky to get these swapped round. It's going to need to go and do a bit of a loop back. Oh. That has to pass through there as well. I have a feeling we're going to end up trying to end this there. So I have a feeling we're going to want to do something along the lines of up and across, maybe all the way to the end. No, because it needs to come back. We could do up and across. No, wait, that's the starting point. Sorry, that's a real dummy sentiment. We're starting here, right, which means we can't end there, not unless we take a sharp left-hand turn here, because this could come up like that later. So let's get rid of those. Right, those, right. These are the definites. So we could do a left turn here. Could also try and end it over here. Like that feels natural and that feels pretty natural. So just to recap, hexagons have to be gone through, and black and white squares have to end up on the opposite sides of the lines. So like we're effectively mapping out territory for these. So like that, for example, would be fine because now all the white squares are together. So like this could end over here. We could do something like that. And then this could do something like this. Like that works. Let's try that out. Dush, 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 dush. In theory, it shouldn't matter where I cross that back. We are going behind the curtain for the first time. That's what you were saying. What were you saying? Sorry. What is it? It's just an old computer. You were trying to solve. Ah, that's so adorable. Yeah. Ooh, it's a hexagon puzzle. Okay, I mean, that's obviously like a clue for later. Oh, really? You guys got the solution too? That's awesome. Cool stuff. Big brain, big brain. I am not gonna lie. I was hoping for something a little bit more something than sheet of printer paper. I mean, like obviously that solves a puzzle later, but I've not seen any hexagonal puzzles yet, so clearly that's a bit later game. Let's go and have a look at these trees, because these trees are an interesting puzzle over here. I've not worked out how this one works yet. Oh, do you know what? I've literally just spotted it. It's the apple in that tree behind it. Oh dear, right, yeah. Sometimes it is easier if you come back to these, isn't it? Okay, so apple goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Left, right, left. Sometimes it is. Oh wait, hang on. There's another branch on that. Wait, what? So you go left, right, right, left. Gotta go do morning. Hey, you gotta go do morning. You gotta go do morning. Enjoy your morning. Love you too. Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Now this one's an interesting one. So it's left, right, right, right. Left, right, right, right. Cool. Oh man, I'm rocketing through these today. This is the power of the extra special coffee. Okay, left, right, right, left. This feels like it's going to be a trick this time. Is it because it's looping around the tree, so actually it should be the other way around? Like, you're going to force me to go back to the start and put... Oh no, not put all of these in. Okay, that's not too bad then. I thought I was going to have to go back to the start and... It's just to stop you guessing, mostly. Because with the other ones of these, the panel is in front of the tree, coming from this direction. So, I thought, as I was doing it, it's like, is it going to be some kind of ridiculous... Well, nah, because the wire's looped around the tree this time, so you're actually looking at it from the back. So is it right, Left, left, right. Yes, it is. And then this one's got no apple on it. It doesn't look like there's an apple near the ground either. So, what's the clue? We've got 2 broken branches, 3 broken branches. Well... and some of these are broken. Right, so the first broken branch is in there, second broken branch is in there, third... Wait. Yeah, that broken branch not in there. So it's this one there. Cool. Oh man, sometimes when you... Do you know what, this is like immensely satisfying when you like feel like you're getting it. Oh, there we go. This guy broke the branch off to eat the apple. Unbelievable. What a monster. Interesting. Anyone else getting like Prometheus vibes from this? Or maybe not Prometheus so much as like, what was it called? Alien, the bad one. The last one. Alien Covenant, that was it. I say the bad one, I mean it wasn't terrible. So did this just open the gate? Oh, sorry. I feel like I wasn't paying enough attention to what that actually did. So there doesn't look to be anything in here except some drawings. I'm guessing it just opened the gate. Well, that serves me right for not paying attention to what was going on. I'll watch it back on the recording later, but I don't see any other puzzles in here to look at. Got a big old windmill blade there. Well, I'm going to go ahead and assume that that's all I can do from there. We've got a nice sort of X marks the spot kind of thing going on here. The door down there. Let's try and get into this windmill from the other side. Maybe a two-pronged attack will help. Should be round this way. Here we go. Aha. That looks too straightforward to me. But let's try it. Okay, that's fine. Maybe I was supposed to come here earlier. Because, yeah, this is just... Aha. Ooh. Oh, I'm going to need to turn my monitor brightness up. There we go. I'm very confidently moving forward on the assumption that there are like no enemies and nothing's going to come out and grab me, because I genuinely am a massive coward when it comes to video games. Oh, my key light turned off. Well, it's alright, it's bright enough outside now. Yeah, I should be able to open that. Ooh! We know that puzzle. Oh man, this is actually a little bit scary now. I mean, it's like, it's sort of scary in the... I've not really worked out the significance of these yet. Okay, so triangles you've got to go around one edge for. I learnt last time we played that they're called Dorito puzzles. I don't really know what they do. Right, let's go back and find and get a screen grab of that other one. I hadn't realised it was going to come into play so soon because I've literally never. Where is it? Here it is. Because I've literally never seen a hexagonal puzzle yet, I thought that was just kind of one of those, we'll bear it in mind for the future and it's fine, like, whatever. I didn't think it was going to come into play, like, literally 10 minutes later. Okie dokie. So what we're going to do, we're going to hit that up, and let's move it over to there. Huh, why didn't it paste it on? Okay. So we're going to go there. Oh, we don't need to have that on screen for you guys. I have it, it's fine. Spooky. There's also a thing. I wonder. So there's two wires going into this thing. Oh! It's bloody turning! We'll just leave that for a minute. I'm assuming there's kind of a stop the things in a certain spot kind of thing that goes on there. Alright, here we go. Right. So it was, okay, so it was exiting a side. Right, so if we're exiting a side, that means it's, yeah, sure, okay. Ugh, so do you know what, I'm going to need to like move this down here. Let me grab, oh my god, this is like so hacks. Okay, we'll grab that and we'll grab that. Copy that into somewhere where you guys can see it. Right. So, this is outside, so that's this side here. Right, that makes this the starting point. So we are going to wrap towards that around the edge. And then we're going to go in, and then we're going to go up there. And then there, and then we're going to wrap around. So that's the thing. Boo.
Well, that's no better a solution than any of the others, is it?
I don't know, I thought it was.
So, in the end, have we learned anything from this look at why the world turned out the way it did that's of any use to us in our future? Something, I think. That the key to why things change is the key to everything. How easy is it for knowledge to spread? And that in the past, the people who made change happen were the people who had that knowledge, whether they were craftsmen or kings. Today, the people who make things change, the people who have that knowledge, are the scientists and the technologists who are the true driving force of humanity. And before you say, what about the Beethovens and the Michelangelos? Let me suggest something with which you may disagree violently. That at best, the products of human emotion, art, philosophy, politics, music, literature, are interpretations of the world that tell you more about the guy who's talking than about the world he's talking about. Second-hand views of the world, made third-hand by your interpretation of them. Things like that, as opposed to this. Know what it is? It's a bunch of amino acids, the stuff that goes to build up a worm, or a geranium, or you.
So, I mean, this
stuff's
is
easier to take, isn't it? Understandable.
I mean, this is like clearly footage from like the 1980s or
This
something, 70s or
scientific
80s.
knowledge is hard to take because it removes the reassuring crutches of opinion, ideology, and leaves only what is demonstrably true about the world.
I'd pronounce that demonstrably.
And the
but
reason why so many people may be thinking about throwing away those crutches is because, thanks to science and technology, they have begun to know that they don't know so much, and that if they are to have more say in what happens to their lives, more freedom to develop their abilities to the full, they have to be helped towards that knowledge that they know exists and that they don't possess. And by help towards that knowledge, I don't mean give everybody a computer and say help yourself. Where would you even start? No, I mean trying to find ways to translate the knowledge, to teach us to ask the right questions.
like,
See, we're on the edge
is this
of a revolution in communications
Is this
technology
related
that's
to
going
the
to make
story?
that more possible than ever before.
is this something I'm supposed to listen
Or,
to?
if that's not done, to cause an explosion of knowledge that will leave those of us who don't have access to it as powerless as if we were deaf, dumb, and blind. And I don't think most people want that. So what do we do about it?
Like, this feels like it's stock footage from a
maybe
documentary
a
from
good
like the
start
70s or 80s.
would be to
If it's
recognise
not,
within
if
yourself
this is
the ability
original
to understand
content
anything,
created for the
because that
game,
ability's there,
they have like
as long as it's
absolutely
explained clearly
perfectly managed to
then go
recreate the
and ask
feel
for
of
explanations.
like a 1970s, 80s documentary.
And if you're thinking right now, what do I ask for? Ask yourself if there's anything in your life that you want changed. That's where to start.
Yesterday, Tomorrow and You by James Burke. Yeah, so this was a real thing. Yeah, from 1978. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Well, very interesting. I don't know what the significance of it is, but I mean, we can start the record. I mean, that activates this one, which only has. Oh.
Full. They Well, that's no better a solution than any of the
Right.
others,
Okay.
is it?
That just starts it again.
So, in the end,
Have we learned anything from this look at why the world turned out the way it did?
I don't know. Ah, interesting. Wait a minute.
That the key to why things change is the key to everything. How do history
Something like that?
and in the past, the people who made change
What
who had that knowledge,
happened there?
whether they were craftsmen or kings.
Hang on.
Today,
So I did it like that.
people who make things change, the people who have that knowledge, are the scientists and the technologists.
That's a different error to what, and those have gone dim. So if I do it the other way round, no, it's the same one that bings.
Are interpretations of the world. They tell you more about the time before and about the world before. Second-hand views of the world made third-hand by your interpretation. As opposed to this. Know what it is? It's a function of new life. The stuff that goes to build up a worm or a uranium.
Very strange. Okay, not sure about that one. This one. I don't know what those I don't know what those are in relation to. Okay. Well,
Demonstrably true about the world. And the reason why so many people may be thinking about throwing away those crutches is because, thanks to science and technology, they have begun to know that they don't know so much, and that if they are to have more...
very strange. Very, very strange, because so we had to go through a large puzzle to get the clue to open that up and play that recording. But that recording, I just don't see what the relevance of that recording is. Okay, so this is still spinning. One of those ends, one of those doesn't have an end on it. I'm assuming we are to stop that at a certain point, and we did have a set of flowers up at the top here, which were arranged in the shape of an X, that certainly seemed that they could be of interest. Don't know quite. Oh, hang on, we've got two stripes on that one as well. Aha, so we're missing... Okay, so there's some kind of code encoded into the back of the windmill blades here as well. Yep, and the last one has nothing. Well, half, I suppose you'd say. Yeah, I'm not really too sure what to make of the windmill. And again, there's nothing really here that is interactable. Okay. So, where do we want to go next? We've done all of those guys and we've done these guys. What's this ominous black monolith? Now we have been to the desert once at the start of the game. We haven't been back for quite a while to that. The little town is a bit all over the place. Okay, and then there's the garden here. There is a puzzle over in this direction, I think. Yeah, there's some stuff over here. And there's also like a quarry, if I recall. Oh, here we go. Again. Is this going to teach us shapes? Oh, sweet. Okay, we've found the thing that's going to teach us shapes. Cool. Okay, teach me your secrets. No? Right, so why does that work but that does not? Do not know. Okay. So, that's a no. That's fine. So that's fine as well. But this is not fine. Okay. That is not fine. That is not fine. That is not fine. So these are different to each other. That is fine. See, this would seem to imply it's like, oh, I need to be able to fit the shape into the box. But from other stuff that we've done, that seems like it's not the case. So you've got to be able to fit the shape in. But I'm sure we've tried doing this sort of thing before. So this would imply that that's the solution to that. Now this is interesting because we can't make the outside edge one of the edges for this one. Right, because that, like, that'll fit, but it's not going to be touching it all the way around. So how do you do that? Is rotation okay? Can we do it like that? Cannot do it like that, so it can't rotate. It can touch the bottom like there, so orientation is important. Okay, orientation is important. I could have sworn we have tried to do that though, because that is somewhat of an obvious thing. So it doesn't care about brakes. Yeah, it needs to go around there. Okay, and shapes can add up to each other. Fine. And shapes do not also need to be in the thing, so... So that... but can they... wait a minute. Right, okay. So they can stack on top of each other. So orientation is important, but relative position is not. Okay, sure. So... something like that. Okay. I feel like I understand shapes now. I don't really understand what I was doing wrong previously, but... alright. Oh, well, we're immediately going to become unstuck, because how do I do a 3 like that using one of the edges? Oof, now I'm just going to come unstuck straight away, aren't I? Oh, what have I got here? Nah, manage my live dashboard. I don't need to manage my live dashboard. So, how do I get a shape like that so that it's touching an edge? Because I need to draw around the shape, but I can't close a loop like that. Like, I mean, this is obviously supposed to stump you as being the first one that you come across, but so what do we establish? You have to draw, so you have to bound the shape by the line you draw and the edge. So you don't have to draw all the way around it if you get an edge as one of the sides. That's fine. So in fact, actually, this one could be that as well. That's fine. We're just testing hypotheses here. Like this one could also be this way around. Fine. This one, we said it doesn't care about gaps. Oh, but it won't let you do that, even though this is a gap. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Okay. So orientation is important. We've established that. Because we tried rotation on this boy, and that didn't work. Okay, and pieces can stack together. Fine. And the exact position of the pieces, not super important, and the exact location of the pieces within the areas that they are making up, also not important. But, oh, so you could do something like that. There we go. There we go. I don't think that's a unique solution, but... Ah, water. So what did that power up? Did it power up something over there? I can't see where the wire goes. Okay, shortcut unlocked later. Can I get down here? I could get down here before. Aha, here we go. This way? Aha, yes, right. It looks like I've powered something up over there. Okie dokie. But how you'll get to it? It's too far away. And there's broken walkway here. Brilliant. So I've just started getting a handle on shapes, and we have got stuck with something. Well, that's okay, I suppose. That red thing over there, we can't get to either. Ooh, those look like stairs. No, not this way. Back through the tunnel, I guess. Oh, we got a new follower. Hello, hello. Hope you're having a great Sunday / Saturday night, depending on where you are. Okay. Now, there is a puzzle in a shipping container back near the start. If I am stuck on this, I should now have enough knowledge about these Tetris blocks to be able to go and do that puzzle. But it feels like I shouldn't be as stuck here as I am. Because it feels like I've powered this on and this should enable me to do something. There is another walkway there, so maybe this is a question of I get to that side of this somehow, power on the other half, and then it does something. But I feel happy knowing that I now know something more about the Tetris blocks. We'll see. Here's a path I've not tried before. Maybe it will loop us around to the other side of that other puzzle. Yeah, this is definitely something I've not been before. Just keeping an eye out for puzzles, really, at this stage. Now, we have seen that from on top of that fort over there, and maybe that's a clue, because it is a grid. This place is very strange, because it's a big old area, and I do not see any puzzles here. And you can't go into the water. And at least at first glance, it doesn't appear to loop back round to the other section that we were just at. So maybe go back to that later. I don't think we've had a look around the back of this fort yet either. We have another ominous black obelisk here. Obelisk, monolith. Has it got something on it? Nah, it's just a reflection. Well, we clearly can't open that. So, oh wait, no, we now know Tetris blocks. We can finish off the castle. There we go, because the puzzle we got stuck on was a Tetris block puzzle. So we did this one. Go through here, go through here. Here we go. Right. Oh wait, no, yeah, we've got to walk it, don't we? Okay, so that's going to give us this one. So what we are going to do, we go boom, boom, grab that on there. Okay, so this is the bottom. That's the starting point. Right. So I think we want this way, here, 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 here? Oh wait, no. So for this thing, we need to get out of here, but we want to draw around that. But, oh no, wait, yeah, that will be fine to do that, because these are edges. Okay. Except we're blocked there. I can stand on it, but then I need to go and find another way to get over there. Can I walk on? I can walk on this bit. Cool. I thought that the blocked paths would come into play in the last puzzle, but it looks like it's this one. There we go. And now the blocks tilt, right. Well, clearly the tilting does something, otherwise it wouldn't tilt at all. Shortcut unlocked. New area unlocked. Yeah, there's a new area. We've not been here before. I've lost my orientation slightly, so you enter the castle. Right, so that's the left-hand side of the castle as to how you look at it from the front. Tilty Tetris blocks. Who knows what that could mean? Let's have a look. We got any blocked paths or anything like that? Oh! Oh, it's a reflection puzzle. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. And that's going to let us out there. Yeah, fine. So the ends end at the wall. That's strange, that is. Okay. So they tilty. Okay. So you can stand on the start, so we don't have an unambiguous starting direction. Because I mean it could in theory be as simple as doing something like that. I mean obviously it's not, but I mean if these weren't tilty, what would that mean? It would mean you want to go here and here's the start here, and you would do something like, you wouldn't want to go up to there, you'd probably want to do no, because you bump into yourself in the centre, so you can never go to the centre because you bump into the reflection, so that node is out. So that means you'd want to draw it somewhat like around here. I mean, that is a solution which ignores the tilt. So let's give it a go and see what it does. So you'd go do. One more. Oh, it did it. Okay. So we have not really got any further with what the tilt does, but, you know, hey, happy enough that we got out of there. Okay, great, and that puts us firmly in a position where we can now go back to the top of this, grab a pick of the puzzle we've just unlocked, Ah, now that's interesting. Yeah, okay, so it's replicating the... So we already did the other puzzle over here, so yeah, so it is replicating the puzzles below. But it's replicating the puzzles below, including the pieces. But when you put it on a bigger grid, does it actually change the solution at all? That's interesting. Okie dokie. Right, so we're going to grab that. We're going to go and grab that. Oh, move that there. And then... So part of this should be straightforward, right? Because we should just be replicating what we have below us. So we start here, we go up, we go here, up, 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 across 2 and down. And then we zigzag that way, and then we're going to go up all the way here. And in theory this bit shouldn't matter too much, but it might matter when we get to here. Now that's kind of interesting because this row is where we want to start for the next puzzle. Because for the next puzzle we started in this corner. Obviously we can't start back there again. So, you know, what are we doing? Are we just sort of rejoining here? But we need that bit of path back later. And some of the broken bits of path... See, because these guys and these guys are going to end up in the same territory if I just draw it like that now. So clearly that doesn't work. It almost feels like I'm not trying to replicate the solution from below, but I'm actually trying to do a new solution that doesn't rely on what I did before. I mean, like, oh, whoops, hang on, can I do a redo? Ugh, damn it, Paint. Why you do this to me? It was something like that. So I mean, you know, we could do something like that to get them into separate territories. Like that's straightforward enough. And because we don't have the issue of like the broken glass plates anymore, we can do that. Then that piece would want to be something like that. This piece then, a little bit tricky because that's now in the way. So yeah, we are coming up with a new solution here. Now this concerns me because without knowing exactly what the tilty boys do, a solution that we come with might not be correct because of a misunderstanding of how these work. Like I think we're fairly safe to do something like that. We're not even necessarily going here next, but given that the exit's here, it would seem reasonable. Now these shapes can stack together, so we could do something like that in theory. No, that then bumps. That's a good point actually. Wait a minute, is that in a different spot? Because orientation matters, right? And there isn't room to get that shape in there. Like, that's not contained. So does this mean that the shape is important but the orientation doesn't matter if it's off axis? Hang on, I gotta go and look at the clue for that final puzzle again. Where was it? This way, this way. No. I definitely didn't go back through there. Here it is. Huh, yeah, okay. So maybe the tilt means that the orientation doesn't matter, because clearly this guy is not bound right now unless you rotate him round. So, okay. Maybe we're getting somewhere with that then. This is one of those really kind of deep thinking puzzles. What do we do when we need to do some deep thinking? We stick on our Spotify playlist, our thinking playlist. And we start drawing up things that we know need to happen. So we know that's there, we know that's there, we know that, we know that. There's only one way out of that, so we know that as well. What do we want that is suitably chill for a Sunday morning? Bit of lo-fi. So that's guaranteed, that's guaranteed, that's guaranteed. So that rotated that guy right around, actually. So this guy ended up... I mean, there's no reason why that's not a good solution to that. It gives sort of the maximum amount of space to play with. It feels like doing anything other than that would be pretty pointless, except for the fact that this then has to be an entrance rather than an exit, because this has to then loop back round the top like that. So you're basically making that the entrance to this puzzle. So is there a better way of doing that? Because you could have the entrance to the puzzle sort of there. Right, because if you then make that the exit, like that's, I mean these, yeah, no, these end up then in the same territory as each other, so that can't be it. Yeah, we know that that's guaranteed, right? Because those have to cut each other there. And, I mean, these... It's very hard to imagine that it's going to be anything other than that round the corner. Right, because, I mean, why would you bother cutting those? So, I mean, we can have a solution which is pretty similar, right? Because we can do. Oh no, we can't, because there's a break there, which isn't in the actual puzzle we did. So we can't come round here and do it that way. Because I'm thinking, oh well, what if we join up? Not that way. Stupid. What if we join up that way and then go that way, and then we could join it up like that, and then that leaves loads of spare room over here. If we can find a way to make these into different areas. We could, of course, loop back around to the first puzzle. So do something like that, then do that, then loop all the way down here, da 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 da. Okay, feeling good about that. Then that can go like that, like that. Right, we're still feeling pretty good, because then we can do this bit. We can do this bit. Right. Does that work? Let's find out. This is all relying on the fact that we understand the rotation as working correctly. So this way, all the way down here, up here. Yep, round. Da, 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 da. Here, here, here. That one. And then rotate that one round. Nice! Give me the double laser! Oh, it is kind of like a double laser. It's giving me now 2 colours. Hang on, was it doing that before? I don't think it was doing that before. Wait, can I turn it off? I mean, we know the puzzle now, right? So no, it was doing that before? What? Hang on, wait, so what did I get? Or maybe you only have to solve one of them. Nah, that doesn't sound right. Anyway, right, so it was that way, nope, that way, that way, that way. No, that way. Yeah. Here, 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 here. Up. There. In. Okay, there we go, right. I don't understand what we got. Unless it is literally a... You just have to solve one puzzle out of these 2 to get the laser. Where's my super laser at? Okay. Anyway, castle done. So there we go. That's one fewer thing to worry about. We did then unlock a new area over here, which we will immediately go back to. Okay, so rotation blocks. Okay, so we understand Tetris blocks. This is a really big win. This is a really big win. Oh, we're back at the quarry. Okay, yeah, that's cool. We can open up the quarry. Okay. Is all this stuff out here and like none of this is powered on? And you could get to this area before, I just missed it. I just hadn't been this way before. No, I mean, that's fair. I mean, you know, it's not like a super obvious path, and... Ooh. Okay, I know I shouldn't get, like, too distracted too easily, but yeah. Ominous tiny stone folly. And I can totally blatantly do that through the bars. But, on the other hand... Is that going to be something to do with how the light's falling on it? Something like that? Okay, we will go and add that to our watch later pile. Got another monolith here. Oh yes, I already opened up this one, and then I got stuck on this one. So we should now just be able to open that, right? Oh, hang on a second. How can you do that shape without rotating it? Unless you had a way to add it to this shape. Oh. I should move you back like that. I mean, it probably doesn't matter because we can almost certainly get into the quarry the other way now. But yeah, that's a weird one. Because that shape is in the wrong orientation. Okay, so none of this other stuff is powered up. And we do have another path over here. I'm just exhausting other options before I go into that quarry, because, you know, it's clearly going to be a big area, but it's probably an area that powers up all of this stuff. So let's go and try and do it. Huh, I thought I just opened this. Okay, we've got a fairly straightforward shadows of the trees kind of situation going there. Okay, now you got to remember where the shadows of the trees go, because you are standing in the way of it. Oh, very good. Right. Go on then. Doors on timer. You trollster. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I can get back and see it in time anyway. Oh, no! Oh, I did it wrong. Okay, hang on a second. There we go. It sounded like something else opened there. Yeah, okay. So we're down here now. Interesting. I'm assuming it's just the tree shadows that matter. Okay. Ah, missed it. It's a bit of an unusual one. kind of hard to tell what's tree and what's bar there. It's not literally, there we go. Okay, now we're at an unusual angle. So it looks like we are doing that. Looks like bar. Looks like that, yep. Oh blimey, we're unlocking all of these guys. Okay, so this one's more like follow the tree. Oh dear, I hope there's not a I hope I'm not missing something like... What? It just disappears. Okay, right, so that's clearly... Oh, there we go. It's powering this on. It's sort of getting more and more abstract, the shapes you're supposed to be following, certainly. Yeah. So it's around here. That way. It's definitely getting more open to interpretation. That way maybe then. No? Oh, there's a break in the branch. Okay, something opened up. Yeah, something opened up somewhere. I don't know. Something down there, maybe? Oh no, wait, hang on. We've now got power over here. Oh, cool, this thing opened up. Ah, right, okay, right. And then to get the next bit of the branches, we need this bit to open. Fine. Fine. So... retracing my steps along these guys. Did I... No, I haven't done this one yet. Ugh. Right, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely... They definitely find plenty of ways to... Oh, the Thinky Squares. Yeah, it's the Thinky Squares game. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat, Nimaway. I don't know how long ago you wrote that. But yeah, we're playing the Thinky Squares game today. Just a chill Sunday morning video game, really. Yeah, it's definitely got like a lot of different ways that it does the variation on the theme here. So it's going up to the top on that side, right? It's going... It's going that way, and then down, and then round, and then out. I have to remember to turn off my notepad and move you guys back onto full screen between puzzles. It is still a bit of an experimental thing. I think it's working pretty well though, having this kind of setup. It's certainly... So, the last time I was streaming this, I was literally writing notes on a post-it note and then showing them to the camera to try and talk through my thinking. So, this works much, much better. Okay, yeah, so we're just zigzagging down on this one. So this one is okay. Whoops, not that way. Zigzag, 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 zigzag. It's behind the post. Ah, zigzag, zigzag. Like that, I think. Now, that's interesting because that's sort of off the thing, but we're not... What? Very strange, because clearly that's going off the edge of the thing. It's like it doesn't line up properly, like it's 2 squares offset. So... it would help if it didn't recenter me when it did that. So, like this, and then like this, and then we go back 2, and then up, and then like that. Okay, next one. It's just like, you're at the wrong time of day. Where's my next clue? Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's boom, ba-doom. I will have that on that screen, please. So we go like this, and then what is it doing? It's going down. Yeah, it's going down like that. At least, no, maybe it's like another one, because it goes back on itself. Yeah, I think it's... There we go. Well, that's just horrible. Right, okay, so we've got a thing down here. And then where's the next bit of the puzzle? We're missing the top of the puzzle. That is blatantly for that one when it gets powered up. So it's gonna go like that, right? And then we've got a thing coming up here, so it's going to go around like that. But then, where is the top of the puzzle? Oh, right, okay, it's just on the top of the rock here. Right, okay, so it's just going to go, it's going to double back on itself like that. Do. This one has just got a mess here. It is going upwards first. So, certainly upwards. We have some sort of piecing together here. We have some of that going on. We have a little bit of this happening. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think we got something like that. Great. Yeah, okay, those are just offset from each other. I don't think I need to write that down as a note. I think we could just do that straight off the bat, because it's going to do something like... something like that. Oh, yes, that's the other half of the gate opening. Back to the gate, back to the gate. Suitable puzzle hole achieved. Oh, interesting. I thought it was going to be branches. I thought it was going to be branches, but okay. Are we mixing and matching here? Are we doing avoid the shadows first and then go and join the shadows later? No. No. I don't know, it felt like that's pretty good. And that's definitely more like that than it is the other way. Interesting. Have we got a branch that's fallen down again? Is it that old chestnut? This looks like another laser, incidentally. If we get laser number 4 today, that's going to be like, what? 2 lasers in a day? I mean, we have branches all over the place here. But I mean, it's just this one. It's just this tree that's doing this half of the thing. Unless it's a case of, hey, you gotta go around all them shadows are important. You can't just ignore shadows. So you avoid shadows on the bits where you have to avoid shadows, and you use shadows on the bits where you have to use shadows. Seems reasonable. And I think that's laser number 4. So there we go. Are we actually quite close to beating this game in 3 sessions? That's kinda crazy. I think there's something about the way the puzzles in this game are set up that just kind of speaks to me a lot better than something like, because I tried playing like Baba Is You and oh man, I just get so stuck on that. This has actually been sort of relatively painless. It's kind of crazy. Like, I don't think this is an easy game by any stretch. I think the puzzles are just kind of... I think it's my kind of puzzling, that's all. It's just working really well right now. So what time are we at? 9:05. I should probably take a break in a minute. Oh my god, 42 messages. Quick look. Okay, now it's mostly group chat. So we've also now got this quarry area, which we've unlocked. Ah, there's the 5th laser. So I think once we have the 5th laser, we go to the top of the thing. There's a lot of different stuff then that we haven't done. Like we haven't done desert yet and so on. Okay, we've got a puzzle up there. How do we get up there? Oh! Okay, stars we've not come across before. But the presumption is they're going to work in a similar way to the other stuff, but... Wait, no, not that way. This way? Wait, no, that's also not going to work. Something like this. Yeah, like that. No. So now we're going to end up in the same territory as each other. Yeah, okay, I'll think about that one. This one we need... I can rotate that and... I mean, would something like this be fine? Well, it would, except I can't go up there. Could make it that one, so it goes something like that. That's odd, because you can stack items next to each other, right? You can stack blocks next to each other? Oh! I'm not even drawing it inside the block, that's why it's a problem. Okay, cool. So we've got a couple puzzles there. Have we got anything else powered on? Submarine? What? There's another island? Fast travel unlocked? Yeah, okay. Cool. I got a map. Pretty pleased with that. That's good actually, because that tells me what I'm sort of missing. Because I've not seen a map of the island before yet. So, what have we done so far? So, trees we've kind of done, but windmills a question mark. We did that earlier today. Castle totally done. Double tick on that. The hexagons we've looked at, but we don't know how to do that. The mirror one, we've done that, and we've done that, and we did that, and we did that. That's the tutorial area. Wait, hang on. Yeah, we've done that one. This one, don't know what that one is. Tetris blocks we got halfway through. Oh, right. I think that's where we wandered to, like the mangroves, and we couldn't find any puzzles there, but that's because they're on a little island separate from the mainland, so you've got to go there by boat. Oh, right, okay, cool. So this actually unlocks... This actually unlocks quite a bit of extra stuff that we can go and do. Okay, cool. So we've got boat unlocked, we've got quarry unlocked. Are there any puzzles we can just go and do in this quarry? Because like that's our fifth laser, right? And I'm pretty sure once we get fifth laser, we can go and do. We can go to the top of the mountain. I don't know if that's the end of the game though, because there's quite a lot of this still left to do. Clearly. Aha! So here's how we're going to get in. Is this some kind of, this is a mirror one, isn't it? Huh. Okay. And, collect all the hexagons. No. Probably something more like that. Like that, like that. Open that door. Aha, we're going to learn about turbines, are we? Oh, right, okay, cool. Well, do you know what? At 9:15, we've been at this for a couple of hours now. This is such a good game. I am really enjoying this. So that's great. Thanks for watching, everyone. We're going to wrap up there. But yeah, have a great rest of your Sunday. Hope you get some good Sunday vibes. And we will probably play again next Sunday morning. Alright, bye bye.